Friendships. Well, most of us know intuitively that relationships are an important part of our health and well-being. Friendships are where we share our joys and sorrows with people we care about and who in return provide unconditional support and encouragement to us as we continue our personal growth. I've recently learned about a women's circle in South Orange that provides this nurturing environment to women. And joining me is Jan Herrick to talk more about the Stone Circle. Welcome, Jan.
Thank you for having me.
I had never heard of the Stone Circle. Tell me about it.
Well, it's interesting how it began. I had taken a trip to Guatemala in 1997, and I would get up very early in the morning and walk into the village or the town with my camera, and I would inevitably end up right by where the women were washing and doing their laundry. And it was a very impressive thing for me to see them in situations where there were grandmothers, great-grandmothers, mothers with small children on their backs, probably little sisters running around, and aunts and cousins having a wonderful time, a wonderful conversation, not all of which I would understand. But I thought after I got back home that with all of the developments in our culture and our society, that some of the things that we've lost are these opportunities for women to gather of various ages and learn from one another in a very simple setting. So it was not long after that that I contacted a very close friend of mine, Salome Harristy, and the two of us over the next year tried to put together what we thought might be this kind of an experience for women here in the United States, and that was what was the development of Stone Circle. And we founded it as an organization in 1999, and we've been going strong ever since.
Why do you call it Stone Circle?
Well, at the beginning of every gathering, we pass out a basket, and every woman takes a stone. And the qualities of stones are strength, durability, but when you put stones together, you can build bridges, you can build lots of very strong structures. And the concept of it is when each woman places her stone in this circle, it's a symbol of what they bring, and they place it next to someone else and what quality they bring that day, just to show us that together we can move mountains.
Very interesting. Well, just describe, what is your monthly gathering like?
Well, as I said, we begin with building this ritual, and I come with a topic for conversation. And sometimes it's very frail, loose thoughts, but it amazes me how quickly women will pick up on a topic. And I always have questions that make it go deeper, because this is really what it's about. Mm-hmm. We're not just chatting. We're getting below the surface and bringing out a lot of information, a lot of previous memories and thoughts, and women have the opportunity to discuss that. And I think over time during the meeting we find out that we're really more the same than we're different. No matter what a person is dealing with, whether it's something good or something bad, someone has already been there, someone can help. It's really, we're all the same.
Now, with your group, is there any membership requirement?
There really is no membership requirement. In fact, when I begin a meeting where there are new people, I tell them the rules are there are no rules. You know, I give them directions to, you know, if you need to use the ladies' room, that's where it is, but that's about it. If they choose to put their name on our mailing list, they get a newsletter. If they choose to give us their email address, they get a weekly Insight and Energizer, we call it, just a very brief announcement, a sentence, a quote that's inspirational.
Well, Jen, I'm afraid we're out of time, but just tell me, how can I get more information?
You can look at our website, www.stonecircleonline.org, or they can contact me directly at janherrick@aol.com.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing this information.
Thank you.
Well, I love the concept of Stone Circle, the friendships, the spirituality, the support, and I thank Jan for sharing this program with us.